Well, flames. Oh. Oh my goodness. You know it's bad when things already want to go kablooey. My throat included. Very phlegm. Ah, what a season. My, it's been quite the adventure. I have truly spent almost all of this month just sick. So, let's get this speed recap story so that you have some understanding. I didn't just up and disappear. I had the flu, as I think a lot of people knew at some point. And, yeah, after the good old flu, everyone else in my family got sick. And then, there was a soup incident. Well, not simply an incident, a soup-related injury. Craven injured themselves with soup. And it's like, how? I understand how, but also it's just like, I'm not even gonna explain, just soup injury. So I rushed down on short notice to go and help them with some work things and stuff. And then, like, the gingerbread cookies and everything, those were like the few periods of time we were functional. Because Craven was sick the first bit, like, I was just exhausted. And then Craven was full on sick, so I had to do all the foods and stuffs. And then I was, like, with the flu the second time again. And I'm still recovering. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's a little bit phlegmy. And it's just been everything lined up to be a mess. I was really frustrated. I wanted to stream at so many plans, and I'm like, I couldn't get off the couch. I'd wake up multiple times, and I'd just look up at Craven, and I was like, oh, look at the Among Us. Ah. And then I'd, like, collapse again. And they were just like, what have you... Are you okay? And I'm like, I'm not here, man. That doesn't mean I didn't get anything done. No, for I was a busy clown. We're gonna go with clown, because I don't really know how to explain this one better. Let's mosey on over, shall we? Woo! Oh, it might help if I turn the camera back on. You know, camera, it helps if you're activated. Whoa. Oh my. What a clowny, frowny guy. I know what this looks like, and it's not a clown nose. It was labeled as free Rudolph noses, so I have a Rudolph nose, and I hugged a snowman, and it was great. Holidays. It's not just this time that I wear a goofy Santa suit and run around like an idiot. That's kind of normal. Oh! And I changed the chair. Haha! So now I can sit like a menace all day, any day. Now, you might be, having some words and stuff to say, but I'm just gonna sip my lovely blue hot chocolate, because there is no words to say. Oh yeah. I like terrible hot chocolate. Some people want the quality roast, the nice heated up milk with the cocoa powder. You know what my favorite is? Those Village hot chocolate packs. Because you can get them in all different colors with different animals on the backs. And also, they make maple bacon hot chocolate. And I messed it up by doubling the recipe to make that into ice cream, so I got just maple bacon hot chocolate ice. I can't. I really can't with that one. Look, it's not always the easiest time of year. I mean, heck, it's already been a season and a half with the the cold, the flu, and the sick going around. And for a lot of people, seasonal depression happens in the winter. And it's like, you just get kicked with everything. So, that said, we are continuing along and moseying about with our Thankmas campaign. Especially now, because these are usually some of the hardest hitting days. This is so not warm. I'll have you know, this was made like 2 hours ago. And I waited to drink it on stream. So yeah, not always the easy times, not always the holliest of jolly times. They can be rather stressful. So that's why we're just gonna have a good jolly old time. Okay. I'm gonna rearrange things for today. Alright, Blue, get over there. Blah. There you go. He's blow over there. Blow, blow, blow. For you see, I think... Well, I don't even actually know what the slowdown is. All I know is the computer is like... ready to go bust. Because he don't like all the stuff I have going on. Oh my. Where's the thing I'm trying to remove? Oh no. Wait. Is this it? Yes! Okay. Got rid of that. Alright, next. Find the next thing we don't need. Haha! I can actually just go like this. Ho ho! Yes. Excellent. You know, we'll keep the radio up there. I think that's fair. The radio's fine. He's chill. Yeah. And then I have the ability to actually see and or read chat. Yay! Excellent. Superb. Ooh. And that reduced some of the lag. So that's good. Okay, so what is in use? That's in use. That does not need to be in use, because I can't believe I did this. My stand that holds my VTuber model phone thingamabob, I have no idea where I put it. It's just gonna be hidden somewhere in the abyss of... I've unpacked almost everything, so I'm really baffled by that one. Okay. Yeah, alright. So that is most things reduced on the computer strain. Now, I actually did have some things set up earlier, but I was just like, I want to optimize it. Because I wanted it to be able to, like, kind of randomize and pick things. Though I'm not certain that it actually worked out. Because I didn't get to go over how to set that feature in place. So, whoops. It's not quite what we were hoping for yet. But it's definitely doable. There should be. There should have been a command thing I made. Where did I put the command? Ah! Oh? What on earth? Huh. I don't even know how I label things, in all honesty. Wait. Was this something I made on my laptop and I've just blanked? Maybe. I feel like command lists would tell me. Yeah, okay. So it's not even set up on this computer. Alright. I understand. I see. and I raise you. Just do it. Just do it. Boom. So, what I'm gonna do is move the list, because we need you to know just how wonderful this little parsley package snippet I made for y'all is. Am I gonna label things? No. Never. Okay, I will eventually. This is just testing it out, because I don't think this is the method I'm gonna use for it, so. Bam, 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 bam. Where did I put it? Oh, wait. What? Yes! Give me the fish. There we go. We're gonna get a fish. Yay! Fishy claws is coming down. Fishy claws is coming down. Fishy claws is coming to town. Oh, that was actually great timing. So, I know it's a very fast fish, but essentially, it's like a little lurk thing. So whenever you'll use a little, like, lurk command, just be like, essentially, let me know, hey, you existed, you were here, you popped by. You'll get a nice little letter that'll pop up on the side of the screen, and there'll be different stickers that can come out. That's right. So, currently, we have the fish. We also have the little mecha uke. Yeah, little mecha cat girl bean. Those were the current ones that I'd implemented. Because it's like sticker designs, and you can kind of collect them all. I don't want a manually sign in thing. How could you? Why? You think I can spell? No, not even on a good day. As noted by... Oh my goodness. It truly wasn't this bad, but I had let Basil know about the soup injury. And Basil woke up multiple times that night and was just like, I should type a message and be like, I'm so sorry, man, I hope you're alright. But then he was just like, no, they have no thumbs. And I was like, no, that's not what I said. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Basil woke up multiple times a night and he's just like, wow, I had this nightmare where you had no thumbs. And then the next day he looked at his messages and he's like, oh no. That's not the case, but like, still, they were injured. He hadn't fully lost it. Alright, type of things. Yes, I typed things. Correctly? Maybe. It's possible. Oh no, my nose is slipping. No, stay on there. Oh no. Ugh, what is it? You know it's really bad. I can't even remember stuff half the time. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Boom. We did it. Oh! For some reason I thought it already hit 12 and I was like, ooh. Okay. So it turns out that despite it being a blue hot chocolate that's not warm and not really milky, like it's kind of milky but I didn't add milk to it, it's not very good for a sore throat. And I have drank so many glasses of tea, and it hasn't helped either. We're really gonna have a time here, aren't we? Yes. Yes, we are. And as you may have realized, or may not have realized, we have hit some Mimi goals. And I'll actually share with you some of the other things I was working on behind the scenes. Come here, sock. Come here. Introducing the best sock ever. So, this sock is going to be a wormhole. It doesn't have the bottom side, okay? It's just, it's gonna be a wormhole, and voila. Look at him. Beautiful. Oh, but your face, sweetheart. Sweetheart. Your star. Show that face. There we go. So, I know it looks absolutely goofy on my hands, with my clown nose and everything else, which is obviously a Rudolph nose. It was labeled Rudolph noses. I didn't just go around looking for a Rudolph nose. A Rudolph nose just found me, okay? Alright. I had to make sure the sock would fit. So I made, like, kind of the length and height I needed, and then I just made some support structure so that I could actually get the proportioning, because you gotta add a heel on a sock. As much as I'd love for it to be a simple tube, nah. Proper sock requires a heel. So it's like, oh, well, I mean dinosaur feet socks too. But like, yeah, oh, come on. It's so difficult. How can I'm doing my best to not just stand on a chair. Oh, wait. I can... Ah! I smacked my knee on the desk. I can solve this problem easily. With the magic of... Okay, let's not stand on thread. Let's move masonite boards. I have learned my lesson. I will never impale my leg on a masonite board again from sitting on the couch. Okay. Dramatic T-posing. And... boom. Look at this little worm sock. What a wormhole! Yeah! I think it's great. It's going to be great. Oh. You know, never in my life did I think I would ask myself the question of, how do I become a better Tumblr sexy man? And I'll say, you're not gonna believe the results. Oh my goodness. I'm only waiting until, like, after Frog plays. Sir, please. What have I done? He's stuck in the chair. Sir, please. I want back support, not a frog. He's trapped in the chair. I cannot get him out of the armrest. Sir! We're gonna have an issue here. I'm sorry, sir, but okay, we freed him. Okay. Alright. Okay. Frog, you're alright, sir. You're okay. And Olaf is just staring ominously in the background. The lineup is just perfect. It was so not intentional. Oh my goodness. All I'm gonna say is that the Onceler just only gets better. I took the classic Tumblr sexy man of the Onceler and let's just say socks got involved, and I cannot get over the footage. I didn't even record that much yet, but it's just like, the gloves. Those gloves. It's just because of the stupid idea I had for it that it was so much worse. The gloves just look absolutely abysmal. You would think that's kind of the point. They're like tacky and gross and scrunkly, but it's like, it's a certain level of uncanny crunch that the gloves just be and are, that it just gets so much more disturbing that somehow the reason why they're that way, which was the whole issue of why it was so scrunkly looking in the first place, is somehow a relief when it's like it shouldn't be. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing. And I mean, you probably kind of saw part of it. But, not quite the be-all end-all of black lipstick. But we've got... It's technically black. You'd be surprised, but the answer is, I'm actually wearing it right now. This is a lip stain. And it is pH changing. So, it is sparkly and black, but it won't, like, make my lips be, like, proper black lipstick. And then this is, like, the pink stain left over from it. And it's awesome. I love it. They were really nice. Because me being me, I go around to markets and meet people. But yeah. It's been an adventurous time. I saws and seed, and I saw. That's what I was trying to say. Let's just say, if people, like, dangle, not even dangle, I would be concerned if you dangled a seesaw, but, like, basically, if there's a bunch of seesaws and cool things in front of me for a long period of time, and you expect me, as an adult, to be like, nah, I'm just gonna carry on with my day? Absolutely not. I'm going and I'm hugging a snowman, I'm riding a seesaw, you will not stop me. Yes, I am the kid that goes to the playground who is definitely an adult and does not care. As long as I'm not impeding kids that were playing there or something, like, if it's empty, it's fair game, it's mine. And sometimes you just see, like, a water sprinkler park thing, and you're like, you gotta have the whole, like, Naruto transformation arc moment under the waterfall bridge type thing and battle it with Sasuke. Like, you just gotta go for that. The froth at the end was not what I expected. I have a choice. Bam. One hot chocolate down. A disaster of more things to go. Alright. Let me actually... Okay. We're gonna make the little lurk boop bump on this system, because I, apparently did not do that. Though I think I made it when I was not here, so fair enough. Okay. This will be... lurk. Well, we're off to a bad start. I spelled lurk wrong. Alright, chat. What is lurk going to do, of course? It will essentially... I'm probably gonna have to remake it because I don't remember the process. But essentially what I want it to do is, in future, it'll go to a source file section, and it'll pick one of the files, and all the files in there will be this type thing, but different stickers, etc. That's the goal. So, for now, we're just going to essentially... Oh, I'm gonna have to name it. Fine. Let me use the different way for now, where we're just gonna add another scene. And we're just gonna name the scene to be like... Streambot overlay. Boom. Okay. I've made a separate scene now that you can't see. It's secret. my scene now. My scene, you know what I think it's my scene. Okay, sorry. Flashback to my scene. Anyhow, let me add in the fish. Alright, we got fish check-in, close one inactive, okay. And I gotta rename that, because I will not know what this is. Oh, dear. Fish. Lurk. Sure. Alright, fish lurk. Here we go. I'm going to now grab the scene. Actually, it's going to be a specific source from the scene. So, it's a source. Visibility state. Alright, streamer bot. Ooh. I don't understand the ordering. Nothing makes sense. It's not alphabetical. How? No, that is the wrong scene. We are not going to non-binary Wendy's today. What? Where is anything? I don't... Oh, found it. And we're gonna do toggle boop. Boom. Alright, so that exists. Core, we're gonna add a delay. It's in milliseconds, so I don't know, like 5,000. Can't remember the conversion. And then we're gonna copy the earlier one, or just duplicate. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And if I may, how would I be able to test this? Well, I can just make a mange. There we go. And triggered. Boom. Great. And this is just gonna be called lurk. And the exclamation will just be lurk. Boom. Everyone can do it. Ignore mustard things. We're good. That can exist. Okay. Let me now hide this. We're now going to pull in that new scene. My scene, no. I'm gonna start singing my scene again. Ah! Okay. By the power of alphabeticals, we will figure this out. It's in here. Yes. Ha. Boom. Okay. So. Now. Okay. And it's gonna turn it on at the end of the timing. Yep. Can I test? There we go. Yeah, so now it should be set that essentially it'll do boop 1, turn on, set period of time, boop, turn off. And that should be command triggable with the word lurk. Let me test that in chat now. Exclamation mark. Lurk. Lurky 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 lurky. No. Is it gonna be grumpy? It should be triggerable. Oh, I need to edit it because it can be anywhere. Oh, I didn't select YouTube. That that would explain the issue. My bad. Exclamation alert. You gonna do your thing now, thing? I know you work. You proved that. We hath proved it. It's enabled. So why? Why? Blah. Okay. You're just gonna be mean, aren't you? Wait. Oh. So, like, technically, if I use the trigger, it does in fact work. So it's then a question of... It's not connected to YouTube properly, that's the issue. That would explain. My bad. Oopsies. What? Yeah. Bump. Huh? What is happening? Okay. He's just not connected properly. He's trying to auto-connect, but it's just like non-existent when it should exist. I believe we have got it. Heh. Ooh. What is happening here? This is the thing. Do the stuffs. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. There we go. You're happy now. You're happy, you're chill, you're thriving. Perfect. Now, let's do it. Ah! No! Okay, so I may not have ever fixed so much earlier command things. I'm not new here. I live here. I run this place. No. Oh, I swear before there was a spelling mistake or something that Craven was just like, you gotta fix this. It was remember before, and I had to fix it to be remember. Congratulations. Fantasimo. Excellent. Okay. So, the fish is ginormous. That's fine. We already know it's gonna be a whole, like, reorganize of a thing later, eventually. Because I can save resources if I use an instant casting, where it's just loading and switching in and out, instead of simply being give me your tea. Instead of it being like pre-loaded in different things that are being flipped and flopped between. It depends on which storage runs out first. Alright, over there you get tea. Time for another cold brew. Not bad. Peach lavender. It works. It's good. And we appreciate that. We appreciate that, peach lavender. Alright now. let's do something interesting. And by that, I mean... words failed me. Ah, a source clone. Because I must have one. We'll add one of the existing ones. Oh, I don't label things once again. Where... Honestly, I can probably do this. And I'll just like, okay, don't make immediately visible, because it might just go kablooey. Okay. So now, I'm not gonna be able to scale it. Alright. Let me Magikazam disappear and reappear. Woo! And boo! Ah! Yeah. Alright. I see how it is. I'm the big Santa Claus in town. As I smack the keyboard with the mouse. No more big mouse in the house. Just a little frog. Big dog. Okay. I know most of these have not made any more sense than the previous. We're working on it. Maybe. Kinda. Not really. Accept your fate. Boom. Perfect. Okay. We can deal with the big red Santa head. Boom. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about the whole struggle of Santa hat and headphones. You know, very, very common difficulties. Santa hat, headphones. Not so easy being fluffy, you know. It's not so easy being floofity. Of course, it's all scrunkled. Look, like, there is only so much room under a Santa hat. Me. Okay. Let me fix the camera. Filters. Move this filter thing. Boom. Haha. I mean, I can still remove the background with green screen key. Green screen key. Chroma key. There we go. Now we can actually see the floopities. So, they have the signature fins. The rainbow, of course. And, I can pretty much not remove them from the headphones. It's awful. I did my best to not have to sew buttons. It is a bad choice. Oh, you haven't seen the flames either. I mean, these are fun. Although, probably the greatest success in weird, ominous lighting. If I just pull out this big, fancy schmancy remote. One day, there will be great, not really disco parties, but there will be interesting parties. And you will see the greatness that be the tear in space-time on my wall. For true ambiance, let me deal with the big lights. Alright, big lights. Whoosh. Oh. Alright. The big lights are out. Are you prepared to behold just the, tear in space-time that just kind of hangs out on my wall? It's a totally normal thing. Don't worry about it. Shh, it's fine. Don't worry so much. It's just a totally normal tear in space-time. Oh yes, the manifesto is there for the new art movement. Woo! I can show you guys that later. Oh, okay, yeah, the green screen will make it angry. But yeah, just a general, tear in space-time. It's a mysterious little thing. Okay, back you get. Whoa! Yep. Seems about normal, right? Alright, flashing the lights back on. 3, 2, 1, boom. Woo! Chuckle. Ow. And there you have just the casual tear in space-time on the wall. It happens. Fish stay in place. And we did in fact finish the little art movement manifesto. Of course, it's full of glitter. And cute little pictures. With frogs! Yeah, it's really nice. Real nice. And you aren't allowed to read the back, or like innermost letter. But you can see the little dude on it. Look at them! They're so cute! And I believe I did already read the previous letter of this one. But, I realized there was a spelling error. Of course there is. Of course. I will never escape that fun. But hey, that's part of the party. Part of the adventure. So yes, these are some of the other trinketings of chaos we've been up to. Alright, get on here, Hat. Oh, oh dear, oh dear. Hat. Okay. Cat and hat. Perfect combination. Alright, oh. You're just gonna fight me, Hat? So. Perfect. This is exactly how the hat is meant to be. I'd actually previously started on a different pair of socks. I don't think I shared. They're like cat paws, except the plush is really nice because I repurposed some old Squishmallows to get the good fluff. Don't worry, I kept the shells of the former squishy of mellows. But yeah, I took their fluff. Their fluff is my fluff. And so yes, I did make a fluffy sacrifice. And I think it was worth it. Especially since that's like darn good fluff. Good fluff. Alright. 8.5 by 11. I seize. Bum bum bum. You're understandably probably wondering why on earth I'm talking about 8.5 by 11. Well, well, well. Actually, I can just copy this canvas. Boop. Boom. Paste. That is to say, I have been in utter contemplation for quite some time, as one does when you are just evolved by interaction of dress-up games. Let's just say Infinite Nikki has stolen me away. I enjoyed it a lot. And I was just like, man, why is this just it? This is just the it thing. Princesses, that's why. It's the fuel that inner princess type energy. That's exactly what Infinite Nikki is. You just get to be pretty magical girl, basically. You're the it. You're the bomb. Like, you get to look fab. You get to be, like, the hero. And look cute as hell. And everything fluffy and squishy. Like, why not? That is conceptually the whole sort of, like, princess idea. It's you're the bomb. And princess is not relative to being royalty or lady princessness. Nah. Princessness is about being pampered. It's the feeling of, like, being valued and wanted and having, like, just relevance in a way. That's what it is. It's selling the dream. It's you got that it factor, the style, the power, the magic. You're worth the time, the energy, the attention, this and that. So, for some while, I had been cooking up how on earth to make princesses, essentially. I know that sounds absurd, but honestly, that's what I came up with. Because I'm just like, I want to feel like a princess. Who wouldn't want to feel like a princess? And if you're thinking, like, no guy is gonna want to feel like a princess, then, like, I'm sorry, that's just incorrect. Because maybe the word that comes to mind is not princess, but the same core base values are the exact same. It's a normal human thing to want to be, like, cared for and, like, thought well of, respected, be desirable or wanted, and things like that. That's pretty normal. Don't know what to say. Okay, how did I always forget how I did this. Bump. Ooh? No, it should be screen mirror. Magic mirror on the wall. I have done this all wrong, haven't I? Haha. Yup. I demand you magic mirror to the other screen thing. Yes! Okay. The reason I look pink is because there's a bunch of pink on the thing. Go figure. Alright. Project. Because now, when I smack things... Woo. Haha, you don't show that. Take that. And now we summon... Oh, where's the thing I summon? It's not the orb. Orb is cool. But not the orb. Waha. Oh? Okay. This is not set up correctly. Because I know I have a scene specifically for this. And yet I don't see that scene. Oh wait, I saw what? Haha! Boom? Hey? How dare you, sir? How dare you? Alright. I'm going to the scene. We're going to the source code, the root of the problem. Where is this iPad only thing? Where could it be? Oh, is it? Oh no. There we go. Okay. So. Oh. Okay. Sure. We're good. Don't worry about it. It's chill. Oh my goodness. So the layering order was not chill. Okay. Alright, you know what? We got a solution for that. It's called just turn on this one. Boom. Haha! Oh, my hat is falling again. There we go. Alright now. iPad thingamabob. We're gonna rescale stuff. Woo! Oh. Okay. Alright. I know it looks bajankle, but this is progress. Alright, that's existing, and we can do a swivel and a schwavel. Well, no, we're gonna be vertical today, so let's do a spin. Around the world, 90. No, counterclockwise. Yeah. Yes! Excellent news. Alright. Boom. Make it bigger. Get in the center. Kind of there. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. There we go. So. Okay. Forgive me, I had to drink more tea. We have just a little doodly bop of kind of base concept shape. Because I was torn between the classic paper dolls for kind of like a paper princess, but instead it's just like paper people. I was torn between the ability to have a bunch of outfits that you can swap on and out with like folding paper clothes, or like putting the little thumbtacks in so that you can like have the limbs fold and move. So I kind of went for like a in-between hybrid route, where most likely, if I line up the joints correctly, this would be possible with this doll. You'd be able to have like the arms wiggle and waggle, just like the feet and the head. But at the same time, it still can be just like a solid shaped doll that you can put clothes on pretty easily. And now, it's not as if I just simply left y'all hanging there. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, okay. I messed this part up. I realized. Hide everything. Because I forgot to save out the previous file. I had already done up an example. And then I didn't share. Or save the example, rather. To then bring in as a photo. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, we're back. And let's put the photo in, just in case. Boom. Ready, set, bam. Blam, blam, blam. Voila. The base concept. I assure you the shoes are not actually as pink as it looks on my computer. It might actually not look pink for the stream, but I don't know, whatever filtering I have for color correction on my computer makes it look jank sometimes. I know that because the green grass was not green. This is what happens sometimes. So yes, this was the first sort of output of our princess designs. So this is part of holiday stuffs from me. Yeah, I wanted to make Grandma into a princess. And so this is what was kind of the outcome. Because some people most definitely will want more fanciful ball gownish designs and fun sort of outfit pieces that are not physically possible for the most part, but just playful. Well, Grandma is not that kind of lady. From the many years of war over this, and my grandma is so much more a minimalist clean freak. And it's just like, yeah, we are very opposite on that note. Though oddly enough, I have for so many years throughout my life, like, yoinked clothes from her closet and done like little fashion shows wearing her clothes, like as I was growing up. We have so many pictures of me like wearing heels that are like infinitely too large for me, and all her like leather jackets and stuff, and goofy big hats. And it's like, they are nice. I finally got my purple leather jacket from her. She was just like, I'm done with it at this point type thing. And I was like, I have been eyeing up this jacket for like 15 years. Because as soon as she got that jacket, I was just like, that's my favorite color, it's purple, I want it. And she's like, you can't have it. But I finally got the jacket. Woo! Yeah, so for my grandma, putting a big froofy dress thing on her would not be her style, would not be her fancy in that. So, going for something that's a little more classy towards often the clothes she likes to wear was the best choice I could think of for being princessy. Especially with how, like, everyone's been sick recently. Like, she's just tired of being sick, man. Like, understandably so. I'm tired of being sick, too. So yeah, when you feel uber gross and snot raggy and you're like, bleh, it's nice to just have like a clean sort of design and like image of self, because then it's refreshing, it's cleanly, it's a rinse off all the glunk that's holding you down in a way, and like just be able to see yourself in like a nice light. So while yeah, maybe it does seem rather normal and whatever, the mundanity of, especially for people getting older, of just being able to see themselves as like nice, cool, well kept, and functioning and stuff, and like feeling uppity and lively, even when there's oftentimes you're not. That's really nice. And that's probably the most sort of heroic thing of like being able to feel like you can do the stuff you want to do still. So, that's why I went with a very more classic design for Grandma. Whereas, if I switch back, a little prototype version thing of sort of a design for a little Yucan bean is very much towards my stylings of being much more maximalist and playful. And yet, even then, the design is a little difficult to tell. But it's like, I'm not wearing a floofy dress thing or a big fancy ball gown. A sort of like princess uplifting feeling of like comfort and goodness for me is always fluffy textures. I know so many people are just like, who cares about pajamas and stuff? Like, especially I think statistically more men, like just kind of like commando or whatever. Less so for women, but it's like, I don't actually care about that. The reason I like pajamas is it's fluffy clothing. It's usually fun patterns and really good soft textures. Like, I wear some of the pajama tops and things I have as normal, like, daywear clothes, because they're really cute designs and patterns, and there's sometimes, like, a bamboo texture fabric, so there's bits of bamboo fibering in the fabric base, which means it's kind of cool, it's usually a little more stretchy and stuff, and it's kind of got, like, extra little bits of spandex and things in it. It's just, like, it's really just soft, comfy clothes. And then I have the other side where it's, like, super duper fluffy clothes. So, yeah, that's actually a giant, oversized, fluffy hoodie dress thing, is what I had designed. And that's just so pleasing. Good floofins. But yeah, I wanted to be able to start doing a little paper people factory in a way. So we'll have days in which the Elfie workshop will be producing some paper people. And I wanted to start that off with part of doing it for Thankmas and things like that, where essentially we'll be able to make some like nice little uplifting princess feelings for people, where you can be the gosh darn prettiest of princesses and little scrunkles of snuggliness you could possibly want to be. So yeah, that was kind of the plot line here and the plans. I grab yellow. Sorry. The phlegm is such a fight. But yeah, like, I'm gonna have to build a proper base at some point, because I've kind of just, like, slow hand built it up at present. But it's, like, essentially just a little bean. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Kind of similar to, like, a limited joint doll. But yeah, just a little bean. I didn't want to go super, like, descript on body shape, because I like the sort of ambiguity of it being kind of humanoid, but also just kind of like a little blob. Little gremlin friend. Because I always find, oftentimes, when you go for the more true to humanoid design things, for versatility and stuff, you really get into picking fights of, like, you want to have a shape range for people, but when trying to make it flexible to be like a one-for-all type base shape, you really do limit it, and then you just feel bad. So I like having it sort of that in-between of, it's not fully human, and you can just be more fun and playful with it. Because especially with the shape I chose, oh my gosh, I was so worried that, like, if I were to add on more, like, folds and stuff, like, augment the entire silhouette type deal, instead of it just being, like, a little plush bean, I fear, like, it would look not even human-esque, but it more so, like, it would just be comical. It would look like the PNG type shape figures of, like, you take a random dude, and then you just, like, add a baby belly to make them pregnant, and it's like, I don't think that's quite what I'm looking for, because I'd only want to be, like, augmenting and adding shaping and stuff to make it so that people feel included and get to, like, see themselves, and I feel like the only way I can think of doing that more so augmentation will go into the absolute comical side instead, and it's like, no, that is not the goal. Whereas I feel like with this, it's that in-between minimalist of project onto it, where it doesn't have to be super overt type thing. It can still be, like, putting it more pear-shaped and stuff, like, bloom. And it'll just look like an adorable little bean. It's a snuggle buggle bugaboo. Yeah. It's like why Hello Kitty doesn't actually have a face, like a little mouth thing. It's so you can project the emotion onto her. But if you, like, put it so that this has, like, one sort of set shape type thing, and it's very specifically human reminiscent, there's more of that disconnect than if you make it just generic in a way, but less directly human. It's like considering the idea of people oftentimes find an animal character super simple to connect with compared to, like, the same character essentially, but you put it on a human body. Because then we have so many other associations pre-built up with that, of cultural context and things, of like, oh, obviously this character obviously means this thing now instead. It's just like, it's the same character, but having that separation from being directly human makes it easier to just be like, yes, fluffy friend, good bean. So, on that note, this looks like a weird flag. Not the goal. Bump, bamp. Boom. Okay. I'm now going to grab... Oh, what's a color that won't? Green. Because we gotta make chat. We gotta make a snow friend version of chat. So yes, we got the head. And we'll have the body. Boop, bop, bop, bop. Bump, bump, bump. Bam. That's kind of the shape. But we want twig arms. Okay, so I gotta do the arms again. Oh yeah, woo! Yeah, happy little chat. And it's after 12! Whoop-a-boo! Yahoo! Whoop-a-boo! Yahoo! Woohoo! Boom. I was about to say Happy New Year's. I'm skipping ahead on the holidays, man. Woo! Oh, and then we'll give you like little feet, little footsies. Boom. All right. And of course, chat needs to have a tiny top hat. Always has to have the top hat. It's very important. Alright. I know the shape looks bajonkly, but hey, whatever works. Alright, circle that, boop. Oh, I didn't quite, well, it's okay, we got this. I'll just connect the lines properly. You might not, yeah, you can tell a little bit there, I didn't fill it all the way. Bump, bump. Alright, next snow block. Alright, come here, snow block. Ooh. Kind of ovally. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is the one danger I always fear of live streaming the drawing process. I'm like, it's gonna explode at some point and accidentally, like, flash color everywhere and just hurt your eyes. I'm so sorry. Oh, let's add some little booties. Those booties on there. Boom. 1 little boot, 2 little boot, 3 little boot, 4. And a second boot. Yay, little booties. And arm time. Boo, boo, boo. One. That's one arm. And we can put you in front. Here we go. And then the other arm. Whee! Boop. Wah! Yeah, okay. We got some arms. You're gonna need a hat, sir. May I take your hat, sir? Why no? No, you can't. Well, I tried. Well, pfft. I collapsed the shape. Alright, that worked. Boom. And then we do, oh, that's an eraser. And then we do the top of the hat. Boom. And boom. Boo. Yes. Excellent. Alright. Get in there. Boom. Okay. We've got some shape happening. I think it's time we bring out the important power moves. Too big. Too small. That's pretty ooh-woo. Let's give you big gremlin eyes. Ooh, I actually really like that eye. Yoink. Okay. I know what you're thinking. That's pretty snow friend. But no. We need to up our skills. Yes! Look at that snow friend. Oh, and you can have a cute little belly. So we'll put buttons there. Yes. Okay, wait, no. Separate the layers. Boop. Boop. Okay, so we added that. And on top of that... Oh, I wasn't even using the brush. I thought I was. Well, I understand now. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's way too small. Boom, boom, boom. Button 1. And button 2. Yeah! I'm actually gonna make those bigger. Boop, 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 boop. And I gotta freeform it. What a fight, what a fight. I mean, it kinda worked. I'm gonna lock that upper one. Grab the brush. Okay, too much. Soft, sprinkle. Here we go. Hint of shading on the side. I feel like that's too big though. Pull in the radius. Okay, that's much too much. Okay. Improved. Significant improvement there. Alright. Oh. We got a little hug on the side. Bam. I don't know, chat. You're looking pretty snow friendly. Hat. Be a good hat. I'm gonna put some purple on this hat. And I'm gonna go... We're gonna bring in that pink. Too big. Doop. Pull in the pink as a highlight. Doop. And then make it much smaller because I'm gonna add the ribbon to be in the pink. I'm gonna blend that with a bit of the red. There. Aww. He's looking so cute. Yeah, I gotta pull in. Okay, too small. Gotta darken this little edge of the rim here. Yeah, because the underneath also has to be slightly darker. And it's sometimes just up in the contrast there. And change the shape. That's better. And I can pull just a quick swipe of that along some of the edges. Need to darken. Yeah. Oh, too much. Alrighty. Nope. Oh. Bum, ba, bum. Boom. Alright. Hat's looking pretty good. I'm gonna have to darken the face still. And add some more shadowing. But for now, we got a BRB pig. Blah. To the weight section. Weight. Hat. I'll be back. Go get your old snacks and drinks while you got that chance. Run! I am singing all of the incorrect songs. Very off holidays. Well, I mean, hey. It was good. Ow, I smacked a desk. Celebrate good times. And sometimes the good times are just being a clown. Clowns are cool. They're fine. Boom. Bam, bam, bam. Whoa. Alright, we do in fact have a snow friend. Oh. Good tea. Good tea. My apologies. Alright, snow friend. I know you're gonna need that special snowflake touch. Give you the final bit of magic so you can come to life. What is it, though? What does the snow friend need? Snow friend, what are you missing? Okay, I don't have any, I don't really have any blue on the bottom here. Okay, that helps a little bit. Yeah, I feel like this was missing some of the edge existing as a shape. So that was a good choice. Aw. Cute little eyebrows! Oh my gosh. Snow friend? You do need cute little eyebrows. I can't believe I forgot about the cute little eyebrows. Okay. Okay, snow friend, you're almost there. You're almost there. Mm-hmm. Yup. You're getting bulb shapes, yes. Boom. Okay. I'm mostly happy with that. I think your little twiggy arms, those are gonna need some work. They just need to be a little more clear. Because we need to be able to see your arms. I know the red background did not help in any way. Still, you just need a little more depth. Yeah. I feel like I should clarify because I probably just spaced out and forgot to say, but Bird is okay. Bird is just on vacation. Hopefully they are acquiring really good enchiladas. I think that was on the list. Or at least it's on the list that I preemptively told them multiple times when before I headed out type thing from looking after them, I had done a little card up and everything as well. So I was just like, oh yeah. I know it's been a time and a half, we both were just sick the entire time. But hey, you'll get those good enchiladas. I sent them to go and fight people for enchiladas for some reason. You know what? It's fine. I think they're having a good time. I hope. I know they were looking forward to it, so I'm like, yeah, you go do your thing. So yes, they are doing well. Recovery's good and all that jazz. It was more so just didn't want to worsen the injury type thing, so I went down and helped out, and then we both had whatever second bout of a bug of some sort. So I'm holding off on something until they're back, because let's just say the Sandrock brain rot is real. Oh my goodness. Sandrock is such a fun game! They have looked at their stats of how long they've played the game type thing, and Craven has already put in over 500 hours in game, and they're still nowhere near done the story. Oh my goodness. There's so much. And already they are miles and miles ahead in the story compared to where I left off. So it's it's only gonna get better. I know that at this point. when the game has a rat princess as a canonical character that will look at you in the face and say, like, I don't care he's an outlaw, I can fix him, I'm just like, you know what? We're sold. Oh my god, it's so funny. And then the heartwarming stories just kept coming, and it was like, oh my gosh, Griffin and I were just like losing it over this and crying because of how like well done things were. It was such an improvement from Portia. Like, even in the fact that I believe I'd said this before, like, in Portia, you had no idea what characters actually liked or disliked, really. You just kind of had to memorize it. In Sandrock, it actually keeps track of things you've given them, and it'll, like, show you, like, the things that they like most versus, like, don't like at all type deal. So helpful! There's a reason why it was a Wikipedia field day for people trying to play Portia. And there's just been so many different improvement things that are just like, it just makes the world feel so lived in Sandrock, and it's just, so good. Oh, sorry, I'm just gushing about it too much. But yeah, essentially I'm waiting for Bird to get back for that, because I would love for them to do essentially the recap with me. Because part of it is just us crying over Fang and other characters, because it's like, they're so sweet, and they're precious, and it's, and it's just, like, such an adventure to go through their stories as that. And it's like, we gotta do this Socktacular style. So, Sock Puppet recap. That's right, your favorite Sandrock characters, but now as either drawn sock puppets with, like, just the little accessory bits changing out to be the different characters and stuff for this recap. Because I don't think I'm gonna make an insane amount of physical sock puppets. I just like my socks too much, and I don't think I have enough spare socks. But yeah, I have been waiting just to do a little goofy sock puppet recap with all the great Timbits. Because while we do not have as much as Craven to recap on, I think it'd just be a great little running bit to continue doing going forward. So yeah, Sock Puppets recap. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I definitely want to do it with them, because they'll be able to help with the voice range and stuff. And as well as some other things are a little delayed, just due to timing now. Because I don't think I can, like, yoink Basil. I think yesterday was probably the last day I got to talk to him for, like, a while. He's also off on adventures, and I'm like, what the heck? How could you? Proving you're not an NPC. Long-running joke of Basil and I saying that Basil just does things sometimes to prove he's not an NPC in my life. Oh. And he most definitely is not. It's more so a case of, it's like, I'll ask Basil, oh, like, what did you do? He's like, I don't know, like, maybe rhyme off 5 random, like, normal daily life things that he might have done in the last bit. And I'm just like, here's basically how I orchestrated the entire, like, whatever thing. And he's like, huh? Normal average Joe day for him. And then me just being like, oh yes, so here's the plan of why we're going to puppeteer dead fish for a musical. Like, this is the normal type of thing that happens. And then sometimes I'll just then drag him into these things. I know what he's like. The answer is, you don't really ask questions, you just show up out of nowhere and say, get in the car, we're doing a thing. Oh. I have learned my lessons so many times. If you want something done, you just show up to Basil's place and be like, Basil, what if we did this? Oh, poor Basil. Well, I mean, it's only fair. Someone's gotta keep him in check. Oh, snow friend! Yeah, little snow friend. Boop, boop. Okay. Your eyes? I feel like we could do something. Oh. Oh no, it's gonna be so cute. Ah. Yes, little snow friends. Look, I know it might look terrifying to other people a little bit, but this is just really nostalgic for me. Okay, we'll make like a little more. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I gotta like scale it down. Whoop. You know what? I like the scrunkliness of it. Scrunk. Boom. That's a scrunkle. Although I think we could probably go bigger with the pink eyes. Just... I mean, yeah, we got it at this point. Ooh. Let's... Okay, that's about the same size. Ooh. It looks like such a badass. Oh, it's okay, little snow scrunkly friend. You won't be a scrunkle like that forever. We'll make you a little goofy guy. Yeah. Boom. And let's make the mouth like diagonally. Oh, it's so cute! What the heck? Oh, he's such a little bean. I love him. Okay, and then we'll have hat. Boom. Alright. I believe that is a good little scrunkly gent. What a good bean. Okay, I know that's not how snow friend hands work, but it's okay. Alright. I'm gonna change the red background to be like, let's do a soft blue. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's too bright. Let me just take a darker blue. Woo. There we go. Okay. That shouldn't be as blindingly bright anymore. And I'll go a little more midnight blue in the middle section. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Very frozen cold. Now, I know that was an odd choice to do, but you will understand momentarily. I'm about to collect up all these layers. Just gather them all up, put them in a big group thing. Yeah, and I can remove these for now. Alright, now I'm gonna duplicate this. And now everything's about to get really angry at me because we're about to make this into an animation. So, I now need to grab the arm and we're gonna like make you wave. Oh, I know that this will not pivot around the pivot anchor I want. Wait. It still will not anchor where I want. Okay. That's alright. So, boop, boop. Duplicate that. Go to the correct layer. Bump. That's that. So then we're going to take the previous one, and we're going to duplicate it again. Put it to the end. Sir, get to the end of the sequence. Oh my gosh. Because it hits the lowest point, it's going to go back up. And from this point, it's going to go up more. Because you're waving. It's a decent looking wavy bit. Because then we're gonna go and like... I gotta layer this in front. Boop. Just one layer up. Okay, actually... Yeah, okay. And I gotta move it over more. That's keeping in line. Yeah, so it starts up, goes down, boop, 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 goes back up. Hi! Take the previous one, duplicate. Okay, I've already hit the max layer, so... It is time I combine things. I mean, combine eyes together, that's... Okay, no, actually, don't combine those eyes. I just gotta reduce resources somehow. Oh, nope, I combined an arm that I should not have combined. Okay. I had an arm squished between snow blocks. My bad. I should not have done that. I get it now. Oh, actually, the first mistake was the background. Because what I can do is I can flatten that. Boom. I'm gonna slide this to the base. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna say that this is the background. So it'll always be the background. And that means I save 2 layers per snow friend. That's great news. And that's sometimes what it is. It's like, depending on how I build stuff, it's a battle of layers. Because this was actually a smaller size, I think. Combine the snow blocks. Combine the snow blocks. Move the background bits there. Because this should save me enough layers that I will then be able to finish out the doodly bomb. Oh, combine layers. Trust me, it's as boring as it sounds. But it's gotta be done. Gotta make the snow friends more friendly. Almost there. Alright. So, this one I want to duplicate. And put that to... No, go to the end. Go to the very end. There is no reason for you to not go to the end. There we go. Yep, so then it goes from highest back down. And then I need the sequence before this one. Okay, something has gone wrong. From the start, we have hand. It goes down, down all the way, back up. That's the same. So this, high, low. So that should be high. And we should go that to low. Yes! Okay. before it goes skyrocketing, let's put it like really slow, like down to 7. Here we go! Oh my gosh. Yeah, so if I went 12 frames. Wee! Yeah. Because even at 5 frames right now, it's like wee boop 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 boop. It starts midway up, goes down, boop. And I was gonna. No, we've hit the max layers again. Oh, I don't want to sit and keep compiling. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the extra eyeballs. It's gonna be worth it to have a happy little snow friend. It's okay, snow friend, we got this. Alright, snow friend. Feet. Oh. Excess eyes. Combine those to singular eye. Feet combine. Excess eyeballs. Combine. Combine. Oh, you can tell my voice is really hitting the end here. Oof. Alright. Snow friend, please. Hands medium. Down a bit. Let's actually make this more dramatic. There we go. Boom. And it's back to medium. Up. All the way up. Bump. Back to medium. And that's the issue in the sequence right there. It's this first one is higher, which means that that can't be the end one. So I gotta take yeah, because it goes down the first swing. So I gotta take the higher one and duplicate. It's just a sequence order issue. Because it goes down, mid, low, lowest, mid, high, highest, almost mid, proper mid, low. I almost think I just gotta leave it at that. And then I can remove that one. Yeah, I mean, he's waving. A happy little dude. That's honestly the motion. Now, one thing that I think often gets missed when doing this way for animating, because it's not standard industry practice for sure. I actually like to essentially kind of warp things a bit, because it just adds that extra bit of like scaling. So it's like something getting closer to you, getting bigger in perspective, instead of me redrawing every single one. This is how I keep my production a little faster for things. Because it's a work smarter, not always harder, because This is not designed to be an anime production. I'm just making a happy little snow friend. And that's all the goal is. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna squish this together just a bit more. Boom. And I'm actually going to waggle this one a little more in front. Boop. Oh, that's so cute. And I'll squish this just a little bit. But honestly, that extra little bit of squish, I think, will make all the difference. I think coming forward, it needs to get a little bigger still. This is the key moment. This is what has to hit. Gotta oversell it. Yeah, that's a bit of a keyframe point in the animation, so you gotta give it the extra visual weight. It worked! Yay! Happy little snow friend. And of course, you can wiggle and waggle the eyeballs. Okay, on the first frame, it's not gonna make a difference. Let's move the second frame. Boom. Eyeball. Whoop. Boop. And florp. A glorp. Boom. Aw, you're gonna be a happy little snow friend. Honestly, yeah, I can leave that other eye in place. It very much so reminds me of Raving Rabbits. It's just the little face. Alright, let's move this just center, and you center as well, briefly. That's about center. And we could honestly just make the little mouth do a wobble wobble. There we go. Wobble it, wobble it. A whoop. A warp. I'll do this on a 3 cycle. So then I'm gonna like do a squish in. Boom. A lot of times in animation you'll hear like animating on the 1s or 2s. And it's kind of like a rhythm of main action points are happening every 2 frame type thing versus you're doing something different every single individual frame. And you often have to think of where the loop is in something of emotion. Because some things is going to take like a longer span of intervals to get through a sequence versus if something's going to go like out, it's going to come back in. So I kind of structured this in a 3 segments of out, in, like to neutral, and then in all the way. That's the idea. Because it's knowing what to make sort of the keyframe points where the main action's happening in the sequence and keeping it in order. Bam! It's so well-being. Ah! Okay, pause, stop, snow friend. We're gonna, like, wiggle your mouth. This one is when I want to spin your mouth a bit more. So it's almost level. And spin again. Boop. And then let's spin this one. Because of the face you're making, Snowframe, I'm gonna go like, ooh. I'm actually gonna hold the mouth here as well, because I think that will animate the little face more. Oh, no, that is way too much. Okay, Sir Snowfriend, it's okay, buddy. We're just gonna pretend that was not what happened. You did not have a big mouth go shoo-boo-bop-boo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's too much. I do love it, we just don't have the frames. So we gotta squish you a bit more, buddy. Because you only change so much movement in so little time span. The other thing I can do is I can hold this frame 1. Because if it sits there longer, it might make a little more sense. Yeah. It's not bad. The face. Oh. Well, good on you, Snow Friend. You're a happy little bean. Good bean. I think I am, unfortunately, going to have to let my voice rest. Stretch. Alright. I know it's mostly hidden, but I can see its heart nose from here in the camera, so... This is going to be a bit of a disaster. And I think that's a perfectly great note to end on. So let me go bring the disaster that is about to occur. Come on, higgledy wiggledy. Let's do this. Ow! I hit a rock off the wall! Get back on the walls. Thank you. You all know what's happening. Look. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Lab. Lab go gab go lab. Alright. Let's face it. We all knew this was happening. I'm sorry about that. Ow! I've already punched my hand. Nothing happened. Disaster was averted. Okay. We're good. We're good. Oh, thank goodness. Oh dear. Oh dear. I might have smacked everything with the giant pig. Well, do I really expect anything less? No, I really shouldn't. I'll have you know, I repaired the giant pig suit. Oh, what? This is gonna be great. I can just sit in this. Yes. I'm so glad I repaired this. I sometimes forget about this, and then I realize, oh, I didn't wear it because it would spill beans everywhere. I've resolved that issue now. I don't know how I would avoid it in future, because I still have so many beans. I can make another one of these. And then probably body slam someone with them. Oh no. But yes, don't worry. The pig suit is back in action. I hope you're prepared. It's like looking at a fisheye lens cam. Look at my nose. Is that congestion I smell? As in I can't smell much because of congestion? Yeah, very much so. But I can be a big higgledy wiggly. Ding. Where's the... Ding. Yeah. I think this was a great idea. And people thought that a sewing company from Japan making beanbag suits was weird. This is the best! And I can make different outfit covers, so it's not always just higgledy-wiggledy. Okay, I'm gonna scoot to the side. I fear. Ooh. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. How do I escape? Oh no. Sometimes I forget these things. Escape is part of the plan. Oh dear. What? Okay. One arm is free. What? Alright. I have gotten myself stuck in a beanbag. How do I manage such chaos? You know what? I'm freeing myself from a beanbag. Kind of. I need my hair to stop catching on my helix piercing. It's rather painful. Okay. I wish I could have been more prepared. Alas. I think I had the annoying internal nosebleed from the phlegm today, so I have been hardly functional still. But I'm glad to have toughed it out and made a lovely snow friend. That still didn't reveal everything just yet. Nah. That was just the base premise of the paper peoples and making people into cool princesses. We have to actually make you guys into princesses and stuff now. As well as a little bit of a Tamagotchi pet situation thing. Someone's gotta feed the snow friend. I'm not doing that, it's your job. So, we'll get there. But yeah, for now, until the ending of the holidays type thing, we're gonna hold off temporarily till later in the week to do the Socktacular again thing. Not the sultry Socktacular, but a different Socktacular. The ones that are but socks. Yeah, I really should not have brought back that Tumblr sexy man. But we've done it, so we're gonna see what comes from that. So we'll have that finally, because we hit 69 subscribers. And we will also have just some of the various other shenanigans that were unable to be done because of sick. Ow. As well as, gonna continue to throw this on. Today was a much later thing because a glaring issue I had to fix on the back end of something. So that's set now. I'm not concerned. We're good. Which means we'll be able to do more so just games and stuff, and hopefully I'll have a little Elfie workshop overlay type thing going down for making things, and a little snowman Tamagotchi for you. I might even figure out the little commandy boot bumps. Bump bump. And maybe find my stand. I don't know what I've done. But we'll see. So, good night and red nose. Remember to treat yourself well. Have a nice little snacky. Got them cookies out for Santy. I'm really sorry I wasn't able to be around for Yule, but I'll tell you, it was definitely a big crying time. Good cry time. Had to get through some stuff and let it out. And whilst still phlegm as can be, I'm like, feels lighter. Good. It's getting there. And I'm really happy with some of the little scrumpfly things I haven't shown and shared yet. Like this fella. Look at him. I kind of forgot about Crochet Amigurumi. Gonna be so real with you. I forgot that this is fluffy yarn I have that you can make cute little beans from. And then I realized I could do that, and so this is what happened. Yeah, most of my sick time was spent just when I had some motor function but couldn't walk, I would just crochet a little bit. So I have some funky little hats and stuff. Didn't finish the shawl for Craven. But I mean, snow friends. And this proves so much. I actually pulled out the yarn and stuff. But we'll get there. We'll do some more, like, fun little games and stuff tomorrow. Chat's choice type thing. So, you get your rest. You get your cookies out and stuff, and your little prepared snacks and all your warm, fluffy things. I recommend pajamas because they're fluffy and nice. I don't care if you use them as sleepwear or not. Just have fluffy pajamas. They're a nice little thing. Really good just house loungewear. They're campy, fun, and usually extra fluffy. And also, if you just have a surplus of, like, old pajama shirt type things, like, you don't really care so much if you get them dirty or messy, so extra paint smocks. I have used pajama shirts as paint smocks for years. So, keep yourself toasty. And maybe a snuggly snowman roasty. But yeah, we will continue this tomorrow. We'll all get to have some more snackadoos and relaxing times. Happy snallisnays. Nah. I enjoy the weather. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy snow friends and stuff. And just food and things. Make the most of it. Not always gonna be the bestest of times, but it's still at times. And there's usually something you can find that's only around these times, so go do that thing that you don't normally get to do at these times and make your day a little brighter. Bye-bye-yo! Remember, you can sparkle. And you can also accidentally look like a clown because you did your makeup a little too Manetta. And then you have a nose that's supposed to be Rudolph, but instead you just look like a goofy little clown. I kinda dig it, but I also kinda don't. Hey, bye-bye. Thanks for joining us. Oh, and make sure you pick out the meme thing. I gotta do some sort of meme parody. We hit that point. So, you know, the memeing of it. I was considering Grinch, but after the one slur, I fear. Let me know your thoughts. Bye!